up with the internet today, but I haven't had internet for at least an hour and a half. I thought I'd get on this thing and share a little time with you, let you see exactly what it's like to be on West I-20 in Texas. So I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said earlier on this Memorial Day, hope you guys are spending time with the ones you love, the people that make you feel whole, and that there's really not a lot going on in your life today, but maybe good food, good drinks, and good family. So let me turn this around and let you guys see what I'm seeing. And hopefully people will hop in here, and I hope you do understand if I can't reply to the chats. Only have so many hands. And this is what it looks like today on this cloudy day in Texas. I'm currently probably about maybe an hour outside of Dallas Fort Worth at this point. Heading west. We've had quite a bit of thunderstorms in the last couple days. As you notice, that sign says Ranger, Texas. So if you've ever been on this stretch of road, you understand exactly where I am. Mile marker 356 to be exact. This is the first time I've just gone live on YouTube because I was having so much trouble on StreamYard a while ago. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go live on YouTube. I've never done it before, especially I've never done it off my phone. But at least it gives you the whole landscape rather than just making it, just big enough like a phone view. Those clouds are pretty nasty looking, but I enjoy the rain. We need it here. I don't know where you're at, but we always need rain over here. It's always dry. It's always hot. It's always dusty. And basically, it's what we live on. You know what I mean? So tell me in the chat what some of you are doing today on this Memorial Day. Are y'all cooking out? Are y'all family over? What's going on this Memorial Day? Thank you so much. Hope you're being safe as well. They never let you over either. Like, let you over when there's a freaking vehicle on the road. But of course, many people these days, they don't know the law, and they just trap you right in. Freaking morons. I don't know if any of y'all like to go on road trips on your days off, or you enjoy traveling at all anymore. Me, I love it. I love and enjoy seeing new things, new places. But one thing I've noticed that people, for whatever reason, just seem to not know how to drive these days. Maybe it's always been like that. Who knows? Yeah, I love road trips. I mean, I could get in a vehicle, load it up with my belongings, and head on wherever I want to go. I'm gypsy at heart, for reals. That's why I've never really had permanent residence very long. I mean, because I've always been in a place and then it gets a little old and it's time to move around. I don't know. Hey, Rondi Potter, how you doing? Yeah, my grandma used to tell me all the time when I was younger. She'd be like, you just have a gypsy soul. They always like to get up and go, never like to stay still. Well, I'm not so bad anymore, but I used to be. I used to move around 6 months to a year, stay in a place, and okay, time to go somewhere else. I don't know if anybody's like that or have been like that in their lives, but it used to be quite exciting, always starting over in a new place, giving yourself a relocation. Not so much anymore. I enjoy where I'm at. But the one thing about Texas, like I've said before, is when you're traveling across the state, you could literally be through 3 or 4 states somewhere else, and you're just getting out of the state. It literally probably takes 9 to 10 hours to go from Houston, or actually from the tip of Brownsville to El Paso. It probably takes about 10 to 11 hours. And from El Paso to Texarkana or Carthage, probably about the same distance. And obviously from Amarillo to Houston is probably a little longer. It's a big ass state for sure. I don't know in your states if they have truck stops like this every so often. I don't know if y'all have Dairy Queens where you're at. But it seems like we have truck stops and Dairy Queens and all kinds of stuff on the interstate. You know, one thing that I want to tell you guys, if you're ever traveling through Louisiana and you're on 49 heading south, probably from Shreveport, you better gas up while you're in Shreveport, or you better get some goodies or use the restroom or whatever, because that 49 in Louisiana heading south on the way to Baton Rouge and all those towns down that way, Alexandria, there's nothing but trees and road on both sides, and it's a long stretch of road. So if you run out of fuel or you break down in that area, man, you're going to be waiting for a while for somebody to help you. You know? You know, I took a shower at a truck stop one time, and it cost me like $11. And this was before I had a gym membership, you know? I thought, man, screw this. I got to do something better than this. I can't be showering every day, paying $11 a day. So I eventually joined the gym, and now everywhere I go, if I decide to shower, or let's say I'm at the beach and I haven't checked in the hotel yet, I can always go to the gym and, you know, shower and change clothes and all that good stuff. You know, the other day when I was heading east on 20, this road was congested like no other. Today, not so much. Not so much, you know. Of course, some people love to travel on a motorcycle. I don't know if any of you that are watching or have ever traveled across the country on a motorcycle. I hear it's pretty liberating. I've talked to quite a few people who say it's quite liberating. If I do get this, I am on the interstate, so I mean, like, because I always thought, you know what, you could see a lot of the country in the big truck, but that's the thing, you'd see it, but you wouldn't be able to stop and enjoy it most of the time. It is a nice day. It's rained off and on pretty much. Not that much, but, you know, we had the sprinkles earlier. You know, I really do enjoy this YouTube live. A little better than a StreamYard. Aquarius says she's not a motorcycle fan. I mean, they make those things so comfy now, it's almost like riding in a vehicle. Do y'all stop and eat on the road? Like, do you stop at a lot of towns to check out new food places you've never eaten before? Or do y'all stick to the staples? Like McDonald's or, things like that, Burger King, or, places that everybody eats at? Or do you branch out and try new things? I try new things whenever I go places. I very seldom eat at McDonald's anymore. I used to when I was younger, but for whatever reason, I don't enjoy eating there as much. I really don't. People love it though. People love McDonald's. I was hearing today that usually Memorial Day is a great day to buy furniture. This is the best furniture buying weekend. Usually people buy a lot of furniture and they buy vehicles on Memorial Day weekend because that's when the best deals are happening. You know what I mean? And I thought to myself, well, that makes sense. But I guess I've never known a lot of people that have just, went out and bought furniture on Memorial Day. How about you guys in the chat? Are you guys furniture buyers? Like on Memorial Day weekend, do y'all look at that boat right there? A nice boat. And there are a lot of nice lakes here in Texas. Too bad they're on the eastern part of the state. Everything past Abilene is almost desert. And it's terrible because it used to be underwater at one particular point in time. And now it's just like a desert. Ronnie said, good, I need a couch. Alright. Hey Jeff H, how you doing, buddy? Happy Memorial Day. Do you guys furniture on Memorial Day, or anybody, your parents ever do that? Like, hey, we're gonna go furniture shopping, vehicle shopping, anything like that? Goodwill always has good furniture sale. Not always good furniture though. I bought a couch there one time, and that thing lasted through a lot of things. But like you said, you got to be very, very selective, because not everything you buy, is going to last you. There's a Burger King and a Chevron off there. That's one thing we don't have where I live anymore, is a Burger King. Do y'all enjoy the Whoppers? Or are y'all like me? Y'all really stay away from fast food? Aquarius says she's never bought furniture on Memorial Day. I haven't either. That's the thing, but I heard that this morning on the news. The Memorial Day weekend is usually the best time to buy furniture. I had IKEA furniture that fell over in the moving truck and was destroyed. I hate Burger King. In-N-Out Burger is pretty good. IKEA, you gotta put everything together. It's like, I'm not all about putting stuff together, I used to buy bookcases and stuff from Walmart or Target or wherever. and I try to make it look like it did in the store, man, I always ended up with some extra pieces, and that thing just never held up quite like I anticipated it to. As you can tell, here come the raindrops. Driving in the rain is so soothing sometimes. What's the weather like where you are at? Is it pretty warm? Is it cold? It's really weird that we're almost in June and the rain's barely hitting. Usually the rain hits in April, you know, middle of May, and now we're getting rain almost in June. Quite weird. $50 and overcast. All right. So you are hearing and seeing this pretty well. It's not cutting out. Not. Oh wow! Here we come. You see that rain up ahead? It's really coming down. You know, I bought this truck, and it tripped me out the first time it rained because I could see through the windshield, because I've had vehicles where, you know, you have to turn on the windshield after a certain point. Rain-X. There's the guy on the motorcycle. So if you ever need to get the windshield wipers, the Rain-X ones are a little more expensive, but they're definitely worth it. I mean, you know, you see how they wipe everything away. Hey Michelle, I'm headed home from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so we're just kind of driving on Interstate 20 west. So I'm doing some advertisement here. If you guys need some windshield wipers, get you some Rain-X windshield wipers. A little extra for the money, but they're definitely worth. Ooh, I may have caught a lightning strike on there. Did y'all see that? That's awesome if I got it live. You know, one winter it was so icy on this road. I got stuck on this road for 12 hours in the ice. There was no movement whatsoever. And all I had in the car was a half-eaten cookie from the Christmas party and a little bit of water. And I was stuck until I got fed up and I started driving real slow on the shoulder over there. And I passed the 18-wheeler who was blocking all the cars, right? And there was nobody in front of him, nobody. So I ended up making it to my destination, but I was like, man, I wish I wouldn't have waited so long. No, not much traffic today at this moment. I bet tomorrow it's going to be terrible, though. Everybody's going to be driving home. Or maybe yesterday was pretty bad. Oh, that's awesome, Jeff. That's awesome. Maybe we'll catch another one. I always want to catch lightning strike across the sky, or, you know, all that. I think that's pretty cool. Once again, guys, if you need some windshield wipers, I can't stress enough, these Rain-X windshield wipers are worth the money. They might be a little more expensive, but you know, they last quite a while, and you definitely don't have to rechange them every 6 months. Y'all notice that kind of, oh, did y'all see that lightning strike? There's a state trooper up ahead. You know, you always wonder which comes first, lightning or thunder. It's always lightning. Light travels faster than the speed of sound. Y'all hit that like button, man. Working hard out here in this lightning riddled area. Hit that like button. Oh man. Yeah, you got to take those little yellow things off. It definitely impacts them. Might turn my lights on. It's getting pretty dark, isn't it? Maybe we'll catch another lightning strike. I just saw one off to the right. I don't know if y'all saw it. One just happened behind me. I saw it. I'm glad y'all are joining me on this little journey. Always enjoy these spontaneous type live because they're really not about a lot, but there's so much going on, especially like right now. There's lightning, thunder, rain, state trooper up ahead. There's my plug and play. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I know it's easy to forget to do, but you know, it costs you nothing, and it helps other people realize that the live is going. Here we go. It's like the bottom came out of that bad boy. I have to slow down here for a minute. You hear that? Pretty wild. Alright, Rondi, have a great class. We'll see you in a little while. I'll probably still be live. Oh, don't tell me that's hail. Oh, Lordy. That does not sound good at all. Oh, let me make it up here to this underpass. That does not sound good at all. Let me get out of here. Come on, bro. Scoot up. Let me put my flashers on. The weather is pretty bad. I might roll out here in a minute. Sounds like it kind of calmed down. So I've got to wait on this dude now. So I'm like all behind him and shit. What do y'all think of my live coverage of this thunderstorm? Pretty cool, huh? Damn, that truck just zoomed by. I know, bro. I need to get out of here. It's not safe at all. Take it. Let's go. Let's roll. I gotta open the window because I can't see. On the next break, I'm out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this speed going. Alright, thank you, buddy. Woo-hoo. Here we go. Rocking and rolling. Y'all know what it's like. You don't want your truck all jacked up. I mean, I got hail damage as is already from countless thunderstorms, but you know, I was hearing that they were having almost baseball cap hail last night in an area over this direction. And I mean, that's some big ass hail. Some big ass hail. Hopefully it'll slow down. Bro, I just had a Elantra. Dude with bushy eyebrows was driving. I don't know. I can't say or not. There is no front license plate, so that's a little sus. No, gotta go with it. Little sus to us, right? You ever notice, like, now that we're so stuck on that damn car, on some of the live that we watch, you know, it's like that's all you see now is just white vehicles. I didn't even used to look for white vehicles before. Now I'm just like, oh, there's a white vehicle there, there's a white vehicle. So were y'all able to go check out Nina's live last night? She was having trouble, but I hope that y'all made it over there and give her some likes and give her some love, you know, because she was working hard last night. Talking about all kinds of stuff. And it really needed to be said, you know. I don't know if y'all were able to watch it or not, but if y'all were, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I went live before her. I read a little bit of While Idaho Slept which I'm trying to make it through that book. I want to, complete another book. I've started so many and just haven't completed but one. So hopefully I'll be able to read a little bit more tonight on it and, eventually complete it, because it's not very long, but it just takes a while to read all that stuff. How many of you in the chat are the type of passengers that would have already been asleep while it was raining? Would y'all have been letting me drive all by myself while you're sleeping over there in the passenger seat? How many of y'all would have done that? How many of y'all would have done that to me? Wish we could play music or something. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad if I could play music. But you know what happened once music started getting introduced? People throw a fit. People start copywriting. Aquarius says, I can't sleep in the car. Well, I know plenty of people that can. Boy, they get in this vehicle, they're just out. You look over there and you're like, oh, I guess I'm rolling by myself on this one. See how it's getting less big trees and it's more mesquite type trees as we get more west? There's a silver alert, blue Chevy, Texas license plate. So that means that there's an elderly individual that is missing. It's kind of like the Amber Alert. So I didn't even hear my phone go off on that. So I wonder when that was issued. Yeah, silver alert, that's like a Amber Alert, but it's for elderly people or adults that go missing that are elderly. And we have signs that flash all that stuff along the interstate just in case somebody sees the vehicle. See, Texas is so big, you can go, it's almost like we're reaching an area where the rain was never even here. As you can tell, it's getting sunnier and the clouds are getting denser. It's almost like that rain we just went through was just a pattern, and you end up on the other side, you're just